the Kwaku Asumini de ni si ha. Afi yemra an alleged coup plot. And then so esi wo Ghana ha. Now tonight, the Frontline show throws the following questions to Chief of Staff Madam Frema Osei Opare to confirm the following items or deny them. 1. We are asking Madam Frema Opare to confirm or deny that she wrote a letter to Chief of Defense Staff, to why Chief of Defense Staff General Opon Pepra, to abdicate his position following an alleged coup plot allegedly orchestrated by General Opon Pepra. Mami Frema Opare mi bisa wasem we. Eye ne krese wo tro krata e di koma Chief of Defense Staff General Opon Pepra say mati say coup bi ba na sa coup no ono no shem. Na so later mo amoye mo hwehwem no mo ko hu say no enye General Opon Pepra and oba be coup, and that he knows nothing about this coup plot. Mami Frema Opare, we want you to come and tell us say ampa otro krata na wanchro. So what tro ya maybe so say ehwehwemu ben and amoye ya ansa na mo tro krata no e de akoma Chief of Defense Staff Opon Pepra. Number 2, will Madam Frema Opare confirm or deny that following this development, the President, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, called the Chief of Defense Staff to his office, and it was at the office it became apparent that he knew nothing about this alleged coup plot. Ebra and Semsem Nebasa no afi on my peninankasa efre the Chief of Defense Staff General Opon Pepra at the Nebane office and in Bedin Komo and Komodianimunu afi President who said no, his Chief of Defense Staff knows nothing about this coup plot. Ni narano, it was a conspiracy to what? Oust the Chief of Defense Staff from the office. Bonia ne ni pebi peso muye sa boneno etia Chief of Defense Staff no. Now so muna momote Jubilee House no anya hwehwemu ehu se this is it oh. And amuja and my CEO is just right there at my office and giving me thumbs up. And who is this? Mr. Kwesi Chei Dakwa. Yes, Kwesi, salute. He's giving me thumbs up. Yes. Folks, random and some name. Can you imagine, say, at the end of the day, President at the Papa Ban office, and the baby say, hey, Opon Pepra, yes, a coup. Nasana kun unim hoshe. Onim hoshe no. Na information ako Chief of Defense Staff no that I said on your day or abdicating the post. How? I mean, why? Me patrol where the Kwaku Asumini monfa nento nchen. Monfa Chief of Staff nemra. Now, the third question yebisa. Will Madam Frema Opare confirm or deny that there were top military officers led by an army general named Wotel Mimunidin, an army general who were in readiness to declare state of emergency in Ghana? True or false? Mame, come and confirm or deny. Sir, afi mwanka samoya munhwehwe mu no muhu say there was another army general. Asa army generally, together with some military officers, were ready to declare state of emergency in Ghana. Come and tell me, say you are lying. Yes, I want Mami of Frema Opare to come out and tell the whole country, say yes, there were some group of top military officers led by an army general. They just almost about declaring state of emergency. As our state of emergency, the Chief of Defense Staff, Opon Pepra, knew nothing about it. Ghana for munim dieba. When we say bosume be semiensa o somewhere in the month of say if I recall August ni mu ho mebeka semitremo I think it was rather good is it May mebeka semitremo say if the month of May June July ended na bibia nsia inshranka safu ho a anya sa there will be a lot that will be blazing in our territorial airspace. That was the time I make Kwaku see me papa. Because see me chiremo, se mummy and mumpa and there were lots going on. Are you aware? And I when you aware. But me person mami frame or pare or be confirm me say Ampo a top military officers led by an army general. I don't want to mention it, but they were in readiness to declare state of emergency in this country. The chief of defense staff, Oro Pompepra, knew nothing about it. Yet, there was a grand conspiracy to make it look as if this fine army general was behind the coup plot. Meanwhile, Pompepra knew nothing about it. There is also an allegation on Mami Fremont Pare said Mami Fremont Pare had written a letter to Chief of Defense Staff to say, I'm sorry, the post. So we have everything. Now, there are also Semiensa and 9. Will Mami Fremont Pare confirm or deny that lately there has been serious friction? Oh, Ghanaians, listen. A serious friction between Chief of Shadi Wenso. The friction between Chief of Army Staff. A friction between Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Defense Staff. Yeah, there's a massive friction. And this friction is between Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Defense Staff over some recruitment by Chief of Army Staff into some strategic locations or positions to help the governing New Patriotic Party win elections. And the move was met with the fierce resistance, or if you like, the fierce toughness. Yeah. The Chief of Army Staff, Munimino, go and look for him. Yes. The Chief of Army Staff, only Chief of Defense, Chief of Army Staff, and Chief of Defense, Chief of Defense Staff. Two positions, me and ya deba kuo. Sam penifui and to kwakesia abeda hono, and yan to kwaketwa. Now, upon Pepra, a Chief of Defense Staff. And to bang friction bang and a course between or no any army say Chief of Army Staff now there is an intelligence suggesting say the Chief of Army Staff pursue recruitment bill the sound recruitment or the sound microphone some strategic locations within the military all toward NPP winning these elections. Na Chief of Defense Staff ono no ye penini se sa na wo hwehwe no a na nto beka na no atum eno no e create friction kase ewo wo muntem die nti na say basa. Why? I have a lot of respect, a great respect Emma Oro Pompepra, and I know say all the friends say attempt to make it looks like say Oro Pompepra and Opeso stage kuno. All of this were lies, were untruth, but because they were the ground swelling, the ground was swelling, almost said they nearly took over this country. I'm telling you, Ghanaians, woda na wada. Traha? Woda na wada. Now so, sa Coup na no mode bano. They nearly declared state of emergency. Papa no nim hwehwe. And yet they made it look as though they said Oro Pompepra was the guy behind this coup plot. No. And I'm going to tell you, Ghanaians, say, look, this is a guy who has kept this country together. And of course, very instrumental in our stability in this country. Yes. He has kept this country together and also very instrumental in the stability of this country. Yet, Bone amudi wahonti, Bone, no mubedi Bone ne diasheno. And they started publishing a lot of articles about him, say he's the one behind Coup. No. He knew nothing about it. And when President Akufo-Addo got to know, said no, Chief of Defense Staff, he got shocked. Oh yes, folks. Tonight, Mami Frema Pare, ye person we issue a statement. Say, Ampa, there was an alleged coup plot. Say, alleged or yo. This coup makers way, they nearly declared state of emergency. Babeka che Ghana for say ne kra na enya ne kra. The EPC etiano no. But this report, we have another explosive one coming in the shortest possible time. Ghana for enyema mo beti no ho. But tonight, me didn't see her, and I will tell you that the frontline show is waiting patiently for the answers. Answers from Kwaku Annan, answers from Mami Chief of Staff, Mami Frema Pare. Me call short break, me bar. I'm going to present to you yet another relative of President Akufo-Addo also launched a scalding attacks against Akufo-Addo. Said, "Ninsam kemuno ose eni pebi a womuye President Akufo-Addo ebusuafo no so ye busuane epene kunu dientia." All this and more coming up closely at the nation's biggest investigative magazine show. I am Kwaku Annan. I'll be right back. Stick and stay. Folks, welcome back, and of course this is Ghana Speaks Extension, and in this edition we are about to listen to an encounter of this family member of Akufo-Addo. And idea we but my main kind message me be Robert Aigbo say, do we have Chief of Defense Staff or Defense Minister? We have Chief of Defense Staff. What's your name? Robert, go and search it out. We have Chief of Defense Staff, and then we also have Chief of Army Staff. Okay, they are all there. So go and then learn this very well. Aisha Mohammed will say, God have mercy on Ghana. Victoria will say, JM all the way. Afioba Recuse will say, what a shame, Kwaku. I'll say, I foolishly voted for Nanado for the 4 years, but now I have regretted. The bottom, I've regretted the bottom of my heart. I didn't foresee any from anywhere that Nanado was such a blah 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 blah. Okay, also Kwaku, you are the best. Also, you are a key breaker. You are bold and simply say it as it is, brother. Go, we shall vote all those and these mafias out. The current MPP executive are all criminals. Negan Paulo say, with all due respect, just want to let you know you are doing well and salute your effort. All right, Isaac Paddy also only God will judge them and their family too. George Nabafo say, hey, Baolaya, what a big shame. Killer, or say Killer King promise. Samuel Uso say Kwaku Annan, I say the speaker has no right to remove any MP from parliament. I said the party's constitution infringes on Ghana's constitution for freedom of association. Lady Julius Osikudos Kwaku, you are a great journalist. Wishing you more blessings. Okay, Bibre kwa, but my member can kind. We will hana fi yemeye adiebi wa say quick. Well, say hello, Kwaku Annan. In fact, the Ghana Armed Forces have disappointed Ghana, period. Are they not defenders of our democracy? We are not safe if Baumia wins. Follow Ghanaians vote against MPP December 7 before it is too late. Fellow Ghanaians, our dear nation under serious attack. Thomas Nodeba will say the verdict from the Supreme Court is a very straight one, and when you digest it, they decided to swerve the issue. The verdict creates more chaos than a solution. They say you can only vacate a seat when you change parties. It makes the future very chaotic. Jalud from Bolgatanga. Hey, Bolgatanga, Zuarungu, and all the buyer. Also, I would advise you to just forget about Baumia and dentist. They have never made sense to even their own family members, talking from experience. Hi, bro. May God protect you. Arise Ghana, arise Ghana. Kukrumuti will talk as for Samira, forget her. They are all blah 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 the word. Okay, folks. for time ninti. President Adodan Akufo-Addo masa ensem wo ho na anadwe me ye ready say me yi nsem we go ho. But ora Kwaku asmeni de me pese obeka ne kura bia na obedi asem bi mu entro de kire say ora Joe Wise 10 men sabonsu me say or the wire tapping ato omo so ana onfa wire tapping into omo so. Kwaku asmeni, come and tell your truth or come and lie. In the coming days, see the be ready December. Next week Monday, any de be shase. I have a butu keke. Me pese me bote picture tie. Asemwa Akufo-Addo ankasa enwie asema wo ka kire me no ne Ghana for. Asemwa media for I to say yente any ya den. I say media for them pese me ma do attention, but a lot is in this very skilled in attacks. Take a listen to Akufo-Addo's own relative talking to you and I. Listen to this.
We've got some information and we're putting it out there. Master, I'm this year and Emma enjoy privilege. Every catcher is a privilege and stress. And one says, I mean, Kwasi, you be some future catcher if you movie, can't say, so can be my Abofun, what by number a testing well, Mamma Crana, if you have them no person down in them, or not to buy squatters. Huh? A quite fast for law school, a quite fast here, my enemy now. Master, I'm be out of a and get time I need a cry, and yeah, one day, at 2 parts, don't we come for it? I quite want to know ya, because I'm here to trust them. Then they realize, oh, America was Saniska. Okodi drag the lie, and not talk a Chrysler man, so talk Calano. And I want to show the English and this is everybody. Onya, we've been through, we've done that. When we're doing some freaking shit for the party, and my party, you know, a brabo, Indian said to a party, a sickany, a common for a woman sick because of this party. Maybe Papa Boon or Chimney. They can watch your own 23. Out to see a bono. Double money, Zoe, one man, the first time I ever got arrested because the family made 1.8 million cedis, 1991. And the break out, and I make what we gold and Konongo gold mines because my mom had equipment at Konongo gold mines and Wasi gold mines. Now, I'm watching Sasa, we gave it to the government. We made boys are bread. I said invisible forces, data forces. I said data, what do you call it? What's the name of the company? The eye triggered down with Truman, Savannah, all these guys. We started things. Nothing happened. Oroku, at a week, we spent over $35,000 for the party. And you I never went to anybody for money. This elections, last thing is coming the same. Obedient, Mamma Capri. Because there's a love of the party or love for Akufo-Addo. Now, and Kofobi, I am married someone your own Yachobi. Obi to spend 2.3 million away a year. Whatever he spends is his own cup of tea. Master, we want Ghana to succeed. Now, your brain would be boys are bread. We are going to organize a demonstration for the foot soldiers. I just say boys are bread and confirm bread the campaign. Chairman for executive so what you and then you want me to credit. And these people, they know us by name. Such a number of city power, and I'm for someone to me. No, we pay me a fee. God, you should not come on and see them away. No, I me. Yo, we are going to do what is right for Ghana and what's right for the party. So, we try to our children. We try to or 2-4. The airport will add time and what sort of greediness. Now, what you must put to sugar on tea sour ship. Suddenly, I'm a woman that I before I don't know. Who have about me? Suddenly, you're for now, we are for the action watching. Like the biatch, who keep you bread? No one will contract. Who could do what purpose? One first, Yan for ya. Contract no people, yeah. Adding Akufo-Addo, Atamo Sabaye Hui, Jomama Baye Hui. Now, Sabaye Hui. Ghana was for all of us. When the amount of 2 years, I just said, company back to your program. Those are costs be a winning. Yes, it be your spread. Bones are more point than they got what we call your spread. How can somebody do a deal, so called a Japan deal, conflict of interest? Now, who to company one? A company one you are also affiliated with. Hey, now what you supposed to do for a Jimmy Master, Papa, no chapter, so far, not read that from a moment with the she, and no one editing that wrong. Up till now, Chimay, yet speaking of Yama or Chimay, most of us are Chimay, Master, I put one near Foco, and more Chimay. Not one single thing. You are just a fool here. Many are a full coach, our first moment, say. Again, the president watched by them, so you couldn't stand away. And also, what is the guarantee of a contestant? And if you can find one contestant, why is she watching by? Nothing. You can't see a cannibal kitty. Most of one year, Massimo, Monavo, Mutu, Sugar, and Family Savage, Massa, Mukuya, I'm enjoying the Maya watching for Yata 1 year. Kwame down for Yata, member platform, and then a penny problem. Yatsabia true. Yamamu Guyamas, Ghana by see, I should hear my failures. Why should Yata be and I prefer to be no way buying him. But we are living a legacy for our children. We will let you guys destroy us because of your selfish ambitions and goals. Master, na men come home. Na sama sika ma nye ma ya. Ye nana mo bebre e ka ya bo. E ka. Company now worth about 200 or 100 and something million dollars. It's now worth about 1.8 million dollars. And then one am open. Those young people are willing to say, one microphone, on one information. Now, suppose to show one here. Mumma abandoned and let me be see. Information and they are mama life. Extra and I change you. The mama dear call. Master, as someone make on behalf of the country, on behalf of Chimay, on behalf of Santamai, maybe my media crab refuse to do. No pay Kwame down for Yata, me as Santini chimney. And it's a sand to be a. The profile woman they kumi. Motiana, young friend, young girl, a day, the young man was a addition and not from it's enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We will bring out their deals, their transactions. Just private deals of 419 we are growing now. We know everything. The fact is that it's our boys. It's our people. They just the private jets of 419. Yeah, for. They'll try to intimidate me. They'll try to kill me. But I'm not screwing with that. We are here for good, and we're going to make it happen. For the future generations. It doesn't matter whether you think you are worth 400 million, 500 must be friendly. Me and the Bushi, FM says, Mammy, family, and Mammy can't want us. And so, what assassin works and houses. I will come to me, Mamma Bushi, for every tree, and pay assassin. Oh, yeah, let me say, one could I may from Coco, or catch yourself, and they will fuck me up. Oh, be friendly. I have the recording. And if I do, they will put the bullets in my head. Or he knows. Nobody said anything. Not the person. They made the case lie. When somebody threatened my life and threatened my brother's life, what sort of government? When did we start governing people? When did the Akufo-Addo, who was supposed to stand for freedom, rights, integrity, and credibility, start fighting people? What the hell are we talking about? This is Ghana. This is Ghana. I'm ready to stand up against everybody. So this is a war of one economy. I'm not doing it for myself, I'm doing it for Ghana. This is a war. I came for the Osei, the operators, and I came for what you there was a time when my brothers and other things started talking. They claimed that I was the one behind it. I wasn't the one behind it, but this time my name is Angel. Nanaya Wachina Ofrekata. Shortly Angel Ofrekata. I am talking. We know those someone with money, but we know everything. And then move on and and move on here. Japan, the action for one issue. Now, some people don't know what you mean. Huh? Move on evaluate and appraise the value of the gold in Ghana. You did it at $1 billion. The original appraisal was about $6.something billion. I'm not going to say you. Every appointment that is going on in this government is connected to one person. The minister is one. Hey, master. Whatever inferiority or whatever complexes you guys have, and you can't motivate you anymore. Mom, the things you guys couldn't do it for all your life, you are trying to use it 5 years or 8 years to achieve everything. And then, yeah, bro. And then, come here, Becca. Mugia, Mupa, yeah, bro. The Jew, yeah, me no more, me Jew, me will answer that me can say. Maybe no. Glasses in one. This is the voice within. We are going to also talk. Get some university. Get some will be a Yabobra and Yesika party. Yesika master. 2007. Mepakana Bayer campaign. My campaign from here. 2008, I did campaign. The coin and the mortgage company worth millions of dollars. But we lost, and I went back and revived myself. 2012, when the congressmen and senators came to Ghana, we invested And the way so many more just move and yes, man. Because yes, I'm not going to ministries. Actually, to be so I'm cancel with because Obi a won much. Na kai den na efe. Asantifo kan Obi padia ko to na bro. Somebody a won nipa be ye appointment. And then na kai efe. As when I'm so be a yeah, about your guys, be about your we are money. Why you now talented to Rasta and move? Why you? I didn't
folks. Angelo Foriata, Enuma Semno Diabetuan. I know some of you have heard or have seen this footage somewhere. And there's a need for us to do a throwback. Neyeshe emunsem se etisɛn and walk canon. Iranum. On my name yeshibao, a brick a kaya kaya yedi jai min yagro. O pia ya ye, oba e pia ya ye. One kasa u pia ya ye. Yap. Maminka message me and so as well. I say hello, bro. May God protect you. Arise, arise, Ghana, Kukrumoti. Under Akufo-Addo's government, since 20 years today, Black Star never qualified for AFCON. He's busy commissioning his statue. Hey, Ghana, youths, are we going to keep quiet till when? Youths, arise up. Sikadie, basa, basa, basa. Good evening, Kwaku. It is only when a frog falls into hot water that realize there are two kinds of water. Then people should get ready for more mishaps within the party. I can anticipate more distractions within the party if they lose the elections. Gaddafi from Tamale. Hey, party co-positioner. Hey, tonight, folks, midimube siha na ensemble de matibia said there's a motia. Monday, something is coming. And your questions na me dey be chief of staff no. Efasa coup plot no ho. Dia me pesa aban no ye ne say munyi mani free chief of defense staff no so eyo ra upon pepra. He's such a nice person oye na adwuma. Kwaku asumani brana be confirm say aircraft na si airport one cocaine do send na egum. And the cocaine, mysteriously has been evacuated. Ome confirm say aircraft no on one kasa and on my order aircraft in the ABC tarmac no so. And then woman dey Air Force Base. But may I say finally say the United States government is monitoring the situation closely, and I am aware that the US government got so angry and told President Akufo-Addo to sack the National Security Coordinator. And they say, no, yeah. We are sitting on a lot of intel, so we are sitting on a lot. Folks, we see na me Kwaku jima home. Monday, hey. Monday, brace yourself. But channel so say program we eda so eda YouTube wo na wo kwa menya kwadro nya wo kwa na wo be share manipe na wo so wo hwe no na wo share ede ma wo namfofo unuanom o brothers and sisters share with them so na bibia entimnya kama wate program na da so da YouTube nto kwa share it with friends. Nemum answer our share and subscribe to our channel and I see a link send a program be also be in tem added an aquemo. Of course, we are also gauging the space about Speaker Bagbin will reconvene Parliament or not. Parliament eba NDC for no meko ometias or meko minority and omontiase and MPP for say gauge the space. Are you butu and also we are picking intel are you hey between our elections I don't know, but folks, me the movie see anamako break. Mr. Great guys, Ebo me chidom, Keynes Campbell, Ebo me Obo me chidom, and then of course, the man himself, credible, up there doing the magic. And then executive producer Yao Yamba is in the northern region. I will gauge space in the northern region. Or maybe you better touch base with him maybe next week or near what is going on in the northern belt or as far as election concerned. And then Joshua also. MI back and maybe Kokoye. Of course, Kofi Ansa is online, is an editor at large. Kofi Ejiri is the director of research. On also boy me timid program no kamaka. My name still remain Kwaku Annan. Until same time I come your way Monday, please go back and watch the program and call a friend, a brother, send the links to them, let them all watch, and together we think and talk and make a sense of it all. Bye for now. Great weekend.